Yeah, buddy. Wait. Yep.
If you want to start going to the gym, this video is for you. I have been going to the gym for about 2 months now, and it has easily been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'll be honest, it took a while for me to finally go, but I'm so glad I finally did. And that's why I'm making this video. I know how daunting the gym can seem, especially if you don't have anyone to go with for the first time. I want to convince you that now is the best time to push yourself and finally get this habit started. Of course, I'm no expert. In fact, I'm still a beginner, but that's a good thing because I'm not trying to sell you anything or act like I know every detail about the gym. I'm just a regular person who has really enjoyed their experience so far with working out. No matter what your goals are with the gym, I believe I can give you some motivation to finally get going. So let's begin with the first of several benefits. In my opinion, the most important benefit you will get from going to the gym is simply feeling better about yourself. I want to make this clear though. I don't mean look better, I mean feel better. Let me explain why this is important by sharing my first experience with the gym. When I woke up that day, I finally decided that this was the day I was going to start. I was nervous, of course, mainly because I had never been inside a gym and I feared the possibility of me looking like I had no idea what to do. I didn't know the layout of the gym, how many people would be there, or how much weight I could actually do on exercises. My only knowledge of proper form on exercises was from watching a single YouTube video. On that first day, I only did 3 exercises and spent probably a total of 15 minutes working out. But by the time I was finished and walked out of the gym, those nerves were almost completely gone, and I felt really proud. When I got back and went to take a shower, I looked at myself in the mirror, and that's when I knew why the gym was so important. As I looked at myself, I felt better. I just did. I looked the exact same, of course, but I was more confident in myself. If you start going to the gym, I guarantee that you can feel the same way. Of course, your body will not change quickly, but your perception of how you look will. And once you begin to become more experienced in the gym, you can learn to grow the exact parts of your body that you want to, which will only further propel your self-confidence. As long as you consistently and properly work your body, you will one day attain your ultimate physique goals. How often do you feel challenged in life? From interacting with all of you across YouTube and TikTok, a common sentiment that I've seen is that many of you feel dissatisfied with your current lifestyle. Sure, you're doing well in school, and maybe you are achieving in some areas outside of the classroom, but overall you feel like you aren't challenged enough. Don't worry, this is a very natural experience, especially when you were young. Eventually, doing well in school doesn't completely fulfill your desire to succeed, and you want to be doing more. If you decide to go to the gym, you will almost certainly satisfy your desire for a challenge. Your success in the gym is defined by the amount of challenges you put on yourself, and there are so many ways to do this. Examples include the amount of weight you do, the volume of reps you choose, the total amount of exercises you complete in a given day, and the intensity at which you perform them. There will be a constant test in front of you, and the best part is that you are the only person who can choose to face and beat it. Nobody will lift the weight for you. Nobody will tell you to add on that extra 5 pounds. The weak parts of your body will remain that way unless you face the challenge of targeting those areas over time. During your time in the gym, you will beat many of these challenges. You will top your personal best many times, but you will also fail a lot. You won't be able to do that last rep or that final set, but that's okay because you will have another chance. The more instances where you face challenges, the more progress you will see. It's as simple as that. But I want to make this clear. You need to figure out a balance. You want to be able to successfully complete a whole routine, not just a single exercise. In many cases, doing your absolute max is not the best choice, but that's something that you need to personally experience and learn. In summary, if you are looking for a constant challenge every day, the gym is a great place to find it. The third reason I have for you today is a valuable lesson that I believe every single person should learn, and you can learn it best in the gym. As I always say, you learn best from personal experience, which is why doing this yourself will benefit you more than just hearing me talk about it. But regardless, I will still explain. In my 2 months of going to the gym, I have begun to understand the difference between focused work and just going through the motions, and their respective consequences. Focused work has purpose, order, is done with the correct technique, and maximizes one's time and energy. Going through the motions, on the other hand, is indicative of poor technique and a checklist mentality. One cares more about saying I did it rather than doing it the right way. In the gym, your performance and results are solely defined by which path you take. You can take it easy on yourself and spend more energy bragging that you go to the gym, or you can maximize your time by pushing yourself on every exercise. There's an extremely important lesson to be learned here, and it's the reality that these two paths will pop up in every part of your life. It just might not be as obvious. You can easily go through the motions of life, and honestly, in the short term, you'll feel better. If you want to be comfortable all the time, by all means, take the easy route. But you could also take the harder path, which will have many more challenges, failures, negative moments, and unforeseen problems. But at the end of that path, you will find something worth a lot more than what you can get from living an easy life. And in my opinion, going to the gym is probably the best way to start living a harder but more fulfilling life. My closing advice for the gym is this: make your routine and relationship with the gym for you. There is no perfect time of day, duration, or frequency in regards to a workout routine. The best combination for you will be discovered by you as you progress in your personal knowledge of the gym. Not every exercise will work for you, but that's completely natural. Over time, you'll find the ones that give you the best results. And never be afraid to ask for help and advice. You'd be surprised how open people are to explaining how to properly use equipment or perform a certain exercise. And finally, just take your time. You have years to master the gym, so enjoy every small step you make in that journey. So with that said, I hope I was able to convince you to start going to the gym. If you already do go though, I'd love to hear what your routine is in the comments. As always, this has been Dark Horse, and I will see you in the next video.